LSU Tigers coming off a bye week, taking on South Carolina at home, 6:45 local time kick over on the SEC network. And the question's going to be, what did you do during the bye week? What have you done to make adjustments during the bye week? And also, how healthy are you coming out of the bye week? You had some injuries. We all know Garrett Nussmeier. He's got the ab injury. You're wondering, okay, reports are he took the week off. Let's see what that looks like. How much do you rest him this week in the lead up to the game? Caden Durham missed the last game against Ole Miss. All right, RB1 missed the game, QB1 playing through injury. Aaron Anderson, receiver 1, left the game early against Ole Miss. So your leading passer, your leading rusher, your leading receiver, right, dealing with injuries right now. How healthy can you get? We even saw Whit Weeks, right? He went out for a couple of plays in the Ole Miss game. You know, what did his week look like during the bye week? So that's really one of the big stories is the injuries and what adjustments have you made offensively to get ready for South Carolina. Like we talked about, the defense, objectively, I thought they played winning football on the road against Ole Miss, right? I know what the yards were, but you held them to a point total that was well below their season average, and you were on the field all damn day. So we know that. So for me, it's, okay, I want to see some of the adjustments. I want to see what the health looks like because you got to get healthy. The bye week came at the right time for you because you have to have Aaron Anderson. You have to have Caden Durham. And by God, you have to have a healthy Garrett Nussmeier. So that's like first and foremost, I'm looking for that. And then as soon as the ball snapped, what have you done offensively to try to create some positive momentum in any way in the running game?
Look, I don't think anybody leading up to this season had LSU going undefeated.
No.
LSU, you got one loss. Everything is still in front of you. And this might be a little cop-out to say, like a little coach speak, whatever it is. But everything that you set out to accomplish all offseason, preseason, is still out in front of you. You have one loss.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do it if you don't change the things that are glaring. Your glaring weaknesses offensively, you have to be able to run the football. Garrett Nussmeier has to play better.
Yep.
Why he's playing not up to what we've seen, that remains to be said. We'll find that out one day. But we said it last week, like watching the film review. Like you have to be willing and able to make the changes. You have to be able to look at the film, and the question is, for us on the outside looking in, what are they going to say? Are they going to look at the loss and say, we're this close, we're that close, little block here, a little better throw here, better route here? Or are we going to say what we've done to this point has not been good enough, and we have to make some changes? Changes on all, like the change of how we play, how we attack the game mentally, game plan, scheme. We have zero powers. We've ran power 0 times in the run game. Do you have enough time in the bye week to be able to add these things in? Because you can't just like throw a play in there and expect people to be perfect at it. So I don't know if you can add those plays mid-season. I think you can try. I think you got a week to work on it. So that's going to be the difference. Like, how are they approaching the game? How are they approaching the rest of the season? Is it we're this close away or have been this close, or it's not good enough, let's make a change? And can they execute that change? Willing and able. It takes everybody from the top down. It goes from the head coach to the OC to the position coaches to the leaders on the team to everybody else. Everybody's got to make that change. So, yes, like you said, how healthy can we get?
Yeah.
Hopefully really healthy. That's why the bye games are valuable. That's why the bye weeks are valuable, to get your mind right, get your body back right. But there has to be some philosophical changes, some mindset changes for this offense. If they still, everything's available. You can still make the playoffs. You can still win a national championship, but you're not going to do it the way it's been done.
Yep, and that's perfectly said. If you're looking at this saying, oh, we're real close, we're close here, we're close there, that's the wrong action in my opinion, because it's not. There's a couple of places it's not. There's some that are already there. There's some that aren't close to being there, and those things are far away, and you have to look at yourself and say, we have to be better. We have to make changes here. Okay, if you make those changes, I truly still think you're a 10-2 football team that gets in the college football playoff. If you don't, who knows where it could be? Be 9-3, be 8-4, right? I mean, you got some tough games coming up on your schedule, and that starts this weekend against South Carolina at home.